Hello. Where's my thing? There we go. Sorry that we got ass blasted by Sonic Heroes music that was really loud. Not Sonic, no, the Sonic Heroes music wasn't the loud one. It was the other, this one, the one that you're still hearing was really loud. And you know who else kind of loud? Me. Let's turn that down a bit. There we go. Hey! Let's talk for 1 second. I know I said I was going to do a makeup stream during the week, and I'm really sorry that I didn't. I might do it after, but before... I didn't do it after this one, but before the next one. There was just a lot of other stuff that came up that I had to take care of regarding, like, college and that, because I'm doing that whole thing now. And yeah. So sorry about that. But it's okay. We're here. We're do it. And we're going to say hello to... Oh, what are their names again? What are their names again? Hang on, let's ask them. Hey. What are your name?
Ginger.
Hey.
Where's
That's
this voice
Ginger
coming
over
from?
there.
Hey. What are your... Hi, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Who am I speaking to at present?
It's Zombie and Brabanda.
It's Obi and Brabana.
And that's Ginger over there.
That's the Gimbuda.
Gibja.
Akim.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Kian. Hello, Termina. How
Also, thank
and
you for-
everyone else who's checking out the stream. It's lovely to have you here. My face is looking a little bit dead because the lighting in the room right now. So we're just gonna move over to the other thing that looks better than this one, which is this one, and it also has our video game on it. Funny how that works out. Very convenient for us here in this playing the game. I'm also gonna be quiet, Sonic. Your time has passed.
Me when I play.
Also, Keen, you shouldn't have to say sorry in that Discord because that other person is wrong, and I. Never mind. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
It's where is this? This is day 3 of
It is day 3.
Turnabout Goodbyes. I remember the name of it.
We're finishing in this case today.
Do we want to recap?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can recap.
Okay.
All right, so I don't remember.
Nice.
Goodbyes.
Oh, I fucking
goodbye,
hella peaked the
Steve.
mic when I did that. I'm so sorry, everyone.
So basically, we're in Ace Attorney, and
In the world of
we
Ace
saw
Attorney.
Edgeworth on a boat, and he's holding a gun, and this guy falls into the water. Ah! And yeah, and it's like he gets accused of murder, and so what we do is we try and stop him from being accused of murder. We met a woman called Lotta Hart who allegedly saw the murder. She didn't. She had some photos, but the photos were pretty crap. And we saw Larry. Larry's back. Say hi,
Hey,
Larry.
it's me, Larry Butts. I'm back in the game and I'm peeking the microphone again. I'm so sorry, everybody. I messed with
And
some
that-
settings. It'll take a bit of adjustment.
And that's Larry over there.
It's me, Larry. I'm over here. I'm walking here.
I'm
I don't know
walking.
why, but that bit is just ingrained in my mind today, and I will not stop. And yeah, and there's Larry, and he's around. I'll get back to him later. And there's
Yes,
this old
Termina?
man in a noodle shop.
Wait, everyone
And
stop.
oh, fan art.
Look at it.
Yo, it's been like
Hell
8
yeah.
minutes. Nice one, Termina.
And we met an
Love
old
it.
man, and he's really forgetful. And he's got a pet called Polly, and the Polly said, "Don't forget about DL6."
Oh,
And that's
yeah.
worrying. Yeah, see,
Right, did
this
we figure
recap
out-
isn't just for jokes.
And we figured out that the old guy was like probably the one that did it, right? Or did I
That
guess
That was
that?
your assumption last time.
That was my
yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we found out that
Hey,
we
it's Larry.
have a very strong guess on who the old man is. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember?
Richard
Mhm.
Hammond?
Not Richard Hammond. That was the victim.
Oh no, he's dead, yeah.
The guy is Yanni Yogi.
That was his name. I was gonna say
Who?
that, but then I thought I was crazy. I was like, no, that's that stupid fucking thing that people listen to and ask you if you heard Yanni or Laurel.
Who 15 years ago was accused of murdering Edgeworth's dad. But he got off scot-free. And it's his defense attorney who's been found dead.
Yeah, Richard Hammond.
I know Richard Hammond is the Top Gear man. That was...
Yeah, Richard Hammond has
Robert
been found
Hammond was his actual name.
Yeah, Richard Hammond has been found dead in LA.
Gangs.
Anyway, that's
Turn my mic way down.
that's basically all you need to remember. The last thing that happened was Edgeworth saying, "I need to talk to you, right? I need to talk to you." That's what he said. He went, "Ugh." Anyway, and he and he said to us, the camera, "I need to talk to you about a murder I think I committed."
Oh yeah, fuck.
And then he said, "By the way, I love you, and let me suck your dick."
I remember that bit. I remember because I had to say it and I was uncomfortable.
For everyone. Jeremy Clarkson put a hit out on him. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the next season of the Grand Tour.
The Grand Tour.
Yeah. It's they don't call it Amazon's hit car show for nothing.
The next Grand Tour location is heaven.
The I can't wait for the Grand Tour Blood Money. All right. Top Gear Absolution. Sorry, we gotta go.
We gotta leave.
It's okay. We're playing the game December 27th, 2:11 p.m. Right called
I don't believe you.
Shit, Zoe figured it out. Everybody break it down, break it down, break it down. Scarper. Oh, we're already starting into sad feels. This is not the energy that we've brought into the studio today.
What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about?
Hold on, I gotta
They were
check
talking about Richard Hammond and Top Gear and Jeremy Clarkson. I don't understand.
Do not watch the funny British car people show.
I thought that it was Freddie Flintoff and Paddy McGuinness on Top Gear.
We're reaching too deep now.
A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder.
Murder.
Okay, I was sweating at that first line because I was like, did I leak the fact it was murder? Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed?
I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never.
Nick.
Oh, baby, I'm right in there, am I? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya?
Context, the reason that we actually managed to get through the last case was because Larry was a surprise witness who just talked utter shit, and we managed to do the funny "it's not Christmas, it was almost Christmas" line.
Yes.
And so yeah, the day was saved thanks to Larry. Anyway, so swooning me? You're not a pretty girl. Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint.
Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? I think he's asking Nick. Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Oh, he's not impressed. The music stopped. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. What was that Discord noise?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, I was making sure that wasn't my Discord because I thought I turned all that shit off. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. He's crying. Larry really did say. Oh, what a fun character. Larry, Larry, you really helped out in the trial today.
You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. And then what would Nick have done?
But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet.
Way to spoil the mood, Larry.
Hey, I'm just the guy sitting in the audience, you know? But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy.
Wait, Larry is in the Twitch chat?
Hi, Larry. I mean,
Give us a donation, Larry.
Market S, Nick. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night?
Nick?
I don't know. But what I do know is I'm gonna believe in you two until the end. Us two?
Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? I was gonna make that joke anyway, so I'm glad that I'm on the same page as Maya.
Nah, he means me, right, Nick?
No, it's me.
Yeah, you, Larry.
Shit. Not me. But why Larry? He stinks.
Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick?
Enough of the silent treatment. Just call me guilty already. Just cause I was gaudy. Oh wait, shit.
What? Huh?
Nothing. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think?
Yeah.
How
You
sexy
didn't-
of him.
You didn't know him back then.
Did he jerk you off?
Back, back when he wanted to become a defense attorney.
Wait. Was that when you two were classmates?
Yes, in grade school. They saved me. Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it.
I would have done it too if I was there. Just saying.
That's why I became a defense attorney, you know?
What? Say what?
The lie,
Hey.
Mace!
hey, Larry, what's he talking about?
Say, is this a new song? I don't think I've heard this one before.
This is a new song.
I like it. Eh?
Because this is different trauma.
Sorry. I kind of forgot.
Bad friend. I would never forget. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final.
Big reveals. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the beginning of spring, 4th grade. I was on trial. A class trial. There's a manga about that, right? I don't mean Danganronpa.
A manga?
I forget what it was called. I just remember not being able to find more than like 4 chapters of it. You remember, Larry? Spring, 4th grade?
Larry would go to bigfollows.com.
A kid in my class got his lunch money stolen.
Lunch money?
Yeah, it's money used to buy lunch. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home.
Huh, I see. I didn't have money. Like, yeah.
Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
So, they thought you did it?
Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial.
Trial? How did they know what a trial was?
This entire universe revolves around courtroom procedure, Maya. I thought you figured that out at this point. So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. Oh, you shared. I didn't do it!
Bree, you do this. Oh, never mind.
It's gonna just keep going. Whatever.
You should be allowed in the relay race.
Give me back my 50 cents. Hey, did you rob that bank?
There was some good dialogue there that we missed.
Yeah.
Fine.
Who's the teacher?
Bree.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right.
In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it.
Fuck the popo.
Apologize to the class, Phoenix.
Oh no, I thought it was kid voice again. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went over to where the boy was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! That's what all the kids say.
apologize! The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence!
I really need to turn down. Oh, you know what I need to do? There we go. That'll hopefully help things.
Anything else has no place! You should all be ashamed! Amateurs! Especially you, Mrs. Potts.
Miles?
Mrs. Potts!
Oh my god, look at this little kitty.
Look at his little suit.
You little
It
Right.
wasn't you who stole my money, was it?
Sorry. Messing with things. No. Or no.
Then you shouldn't apologize.
Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen.
I'm rich, I don't care.
Yeah, we didn't use the water. We don't need proof. Make him say sorry. Is this loud?
Yeah.
Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just take how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it.
It's hard to make Larry go higher.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. And class trial is over.
Kinda fucked up. I should set this up.
Kinda
That's
anticlimactic.
how it happened. After that, the three of us were always friends. For like a year. Because then Edgeworth left.
Wow. That Edgeworth impression was awful.
Thanks.
I had no idea you were so bad at impressions.
Yeah, he's the worst. I mean, I forgot. But Jesus, Nick.
That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world.
You were like
No.
5. Calm
No.
down.
Also, it lasted like 5 minutes.
Nobody likes
Yeah.
it when you can't do impressions. You don't understand how I feel.
You did a good thing, Larry.
Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see?
When something smells, it's usually the butts.
It's kind of when you think about, when you apply that sentence to that context, it makes Phoenix seem a little bit like a massive hypocrite. But hey.
Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my dad. A famous defense attorney.
When I did that voice, I wasn't expecting another scene.
Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school.
The DL6 incident.
Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death.
That's so sad.
It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything.
I would.
But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all.
That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him I don't know how many times. He never replied.
I guess he didn't want to see his old friends.
I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided.
Wait, you don't mean... That's why? Such a lame reason?
Hey!
That's why
Okay.
he became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth?
So
That's-
lame.
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine basing your entire career choice because you want to meet a dude again.
Yeah.
If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court.
That's one way to get a boyfriend, I guess.
Let's bring a whole new definition to courting.
Edgeworth believed in me and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. And you know, Larry, who we clearly established, also knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help them.
And like, I think I do as well now because like you shared this, but okay.
Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free?
Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick!
He's doing the me sparkly eyes.
Yeah.
Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do. Oh, wait, no, if it's the last thing we do. Like, it probably shouldn't be the last thing we do. Like, I hope that we have a whole career. But yeah. Okay.
Like, I was thinking this is going pretty well. We could probably make a video game franchise out of this if it's not the last thing we do.
I hope I'm hot.
Right. You very well may be.
Finally. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker.
Boat rental.
Boat rental.
Boat rental.
We need to find out who or what he is. Maybe he's Gordy.
I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Am I just gonna stay here, or... Oh, you're going? Oh, okay, bye. See ya. Probably should have went to the detention center first, but whatever.
Hey, pal. Long time no see.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
It's close. Close one today, eh? It took a minute. It froze for a second. I was like, what? Close, but that's not me. I'm Gum. Who?
Gum.
Who?
I snapped my tie in half.
Sorry about that.
No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we all know who really did it.
There's just something about Gumhoo that hit me.
Gum who?
It hit me in the same place that Da Vinci did.
Doinky?
You need a boat shop caretaker?
Look, I made a little promise. I'll have the scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal.
You're the criminal?
He's not gonna catch himself.
No, I'm Gumhoo, cousin of Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe sure is active today.
Gum who?
Working on them rips. Oh, another thing. I'm back. I ran here. No one going to the woods today.
How do you run so silently? In the woods?
I have really soft shoes. They're actually slippers.
Oh, you running in the snow in slippers? Good lord.
I got them for Christmas.
Carlotta was camping.
He doesn't have any other shoes.
Oh.
Yeah, the woods are off limits camping apparently. The park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could win for a while.
I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble.
I don't get it.
Hey.
I don't get it.
Larry Wood.
Who?
Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, you just really make me feel invalid. You know?
Why? Because your joke sucked? That was not directed at you, Zoe.
If you weren't in streamer mode in OBS, I would jumped out the call immediately, but it wouldn't make the funny doo-doom noise.
It
So
wouldn't. That was a Phoenix Maya interaction, not a Ginger Zoe interaction. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Oh, Phoenix is
J-
being bitch today.
just remember who controls who voices who.
Oh shit.
I saw.
Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
I guess Larry's been too busy with the trial to show up for work. In fact, isn't he still at our house?
Wasn't he only? Oh wait, you said we didn't live there.
Oh shit.
Boat rental.
Boat rental.
Boat rental.
I probably should have examined the area even a little bit, but whatever.
Boat rental.
Boat rental.
That old caretaker got away. He rented a boat.
Yep.
For himself. I never imagined he might be the real murderer.
I did. Knew it all along. Would have bet money on it. Who?
I think that was Grossberg.
Really?
Just,
Right.
just
I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Apparently.
yeah, it's from the clearing of the throat that made me think Grossberg.
I guess you actually would.
Hello. What might you be doing here?
Oh, Rental.
Out for a walk,
Better Rental.
The days of my youth. The scent of fresh lemon.
What does that mean, Nick?
The scent of fresh lemon boat rental.
The fuck is he talking about, Maya?
Nick, I'm scared. I mean, Mr. Grossberg. Ha, hee hee. This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow.
That is true, yes. But from what I saw of Dale's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, yes?
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm not sure.
Are you sure of anything?
Oh, you fucking got him.
If you'll find anything out, come by my office at 1. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Bring the lemon.
Thanks. Bye. I don't know why I didn't externalize my goodbye. That's a little bit weird of me to just think bye. See you later. But don't say it to them, just think it. It's a little bit weird.
Nick, it's kind of weird how you didn't externalize that bye.
Yeah, right?
Hey, what do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway?
Who knows? I don't know if it's me doing this or if Nick is actually just being kind of like a little bit bitchy.
Oh no, he is a little bit bitchy.
Right now.
Like, just in general, his character is a little bit bitchy. People forget that.
I'm enjoying it though.
Like, he complains a lot.
Yeah.
Nobody's home.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
Can I just get a
I'm
sound clip of me saying that instead?
Soundboard it.
Yeah.
Just press the button. Well, you managed to say it pretty much the exact same way every time, so probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought I should get a soundboard instead if I'm just going to do it like that. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick.
You probably shouldn't just kidnap her.
It's
least
not
know about her
kidnapping if she
anyway.
consents.
Birdnapping. I'm sure they'll do something.
That's me yawning, sorry. Because you're so boring, Nick. Oh, okay.
Sorry. I'm not providing entertainment. I suppose it's a little bit, things a little bit more serious than that, but whatever.
Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you.
Great, now the bird's gonna hate me.
I hate Phoenix! Squawk!
Why did this old man teach a bird to say he hates me?
It's the last thing he did before he disappeared. He had to run back to the boat rental shop. Teach Polly, say you hate that fucking attorney dude. Wait, why am I doing this
Gaylord.
again?
Gay lawyer says what? Squawk!
Well, the bird almost gave us the safe combination before, right? Can we get it to do that again?
That reminds me, Nick. Gay lawyer says what?
What?
High five, Polly. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228! Squawk! Phoenix is a pussy!
Let's open it, Nick. Come on.
Isn't it weird how 1228 is almost the date that this is happening if you were to write it in American?
I was thinking it's almost elite if you change the 2's up one and change the 8 down one.
Oh, you're right.
we've got different ways of thinking here.
Sometimes.
Wait, no, it's not weird actually now that I think about it. Because think about it. The 28th of
Oh
December.
shit!
Wow, isn't it a weird coincidence that it just happens to be the date? I don't know what that means.
I
I'm
was
sure
just thinking it sounds like plate.
I'm sure there isn't any money in there.
Aw. But hey. Okay, so low key, I actually feel guilty. 'Cause I think that actually later.
It
I
very
was like,
well
oh, wait a
could.
minute. But you know, you came to the realization yourself anyway.
Yeah. Just when you think that's not weird.
He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there.
Okay.
It's also the fact that I just started saying it's close to Leeton.
I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter.
A letter?
Yeah, like B, C, D,
Ah,
W.
boring. I was hoping for quite a few letters and then make a sentence.
There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Oh, there's
Does that mean if we sign it, then we get the money? Because
maybe it means that the letter becomes about us.
Death Note.
Whoa. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth?
Then Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here?
How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing.
I can read.
Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is your time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
The gaze.
The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth.
Wait.
Edgeworth out to
Look
the
at what
lake.
time I put. It's oh, I can read it. Thank you. Oh, let's see here. Larry Butts 69 for gifting a tier 3 sub to Phoenix.
Phoenix, you said 69. Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is
Phoenix,
exactly
I don't understand. Why is 69? Why does Larry keep saying nice?
It's nice, Edgy. Don't worry about it. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail.
Wow, so we could have saved that whole day in court if we just like read this letter.
Yeah,
Hey, what do you think that means, Nick?
I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions.
But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth?
Look, I don't know, okay? One thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue.
So who do you think wrote the letter?
Who's around? Who's in the game? Who has a piece on the board?
It was me!
Can you
I don't
imagine
think it
going
would-
into court and being like, I'd like to submit this as court evidence. It's a handwritten note of everything I just said, and I swear it's real.
Yeah, like uncannily
Good point.
accurate to my own assumptions, which were wild and uncalled for at the time. Here.
Don't worry about it. It's 100% real.
It's also not
it's so-
signed.
It's so funny when people think this is like accurate law and say, oh, this is actually like a criticism of Western law, and it's like, no, they just like the aesthetic. They didn't know anything about the law, and they were.
Larry got some
Let's
high,
do it, baby. I know the law.
Larry's got some
I
high
know-
cheekbone.
Literally, Des were like to each other, hey, do you think we should actually research the law? And they're like, nah.
Nah, it'd be funnier if we don't. It would be a big plot twist if Grossberg wrote the fucking letter. I don't think that happened. Can't be you. You're dead.
I mean, it
you're
could've been.
Probably dead. I mean,
Also, do bear in mind that this is a trilogy.
could have written the letter and not sent it to himself. Or to whoever he meant to. I don't know.
Roten.
Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Let's take some food. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Well, that's helpful to know, actually.
It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much.
Right.
Guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. I thought we were gonna inherit the wet noodle!
What, you thought he was telling the truth?
Oh, I miss the wet noodle.
Just open
Say,
up.
Nick. Don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them?
Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right?
Right. But don't all the fish on the wall here look really puny to you?
They're also drawings. Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away.
That's not funny, Nick.
No.
Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him!
Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here?
I do like how me like criticizing the joke just fed to that.
Yeah. Oh, rental. Okay,
Boat
I
rental.
didn't examine this area at all. I don't expect there to be much to examine, but I probably should have done it regardless.
Guess Larry has today off.
He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth.
True. We owe him big.
The cat?
Froggy.
Trash can with no trash.
Froggy.
At least the place is well maintained.
Trash can with no brim.
Everyone yawning.
Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost.
What with no
F-
brim?
Boat rental, right? Exit. What did you say?
Bree said no brim.
Trash can with no brim.
Okay.
I misread that saying Pokemon. This lake sure likes to cause Pokemon, doesn't it?
Huh?
I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie, like Pokemon. Gordy was a lie. And the charges against Miss Edgeworth were all lies.
I guess you're right.
I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still.
Right. Okay, Maya.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
They were all lies.
They were all lies. That's what I said.
They were all
agree.
lies.
I agreed with you.
Hey, Edgeworth, like, Nick keeps, like, banging on about this, but Gordy was a lie, right?
I am agreeing with you. I also said Gordy was a lie. I don't know what
And
you
why
mean
do you
I keep
keep-
going on about.
Why do you keep bringing Gordy up?
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't even
Why
said
do-
the word Gordy until just now.
Why do you keep bringing up Gordy?
Who?
Gum who?
Oh, hey, Edgeworth. You look as grim as always.
Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial.
Wait, what the fuck?
He did an
Spoiler
awful
information.
impression of you. Class trial? What do you mean? And what did the impression sound like? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 4th grade? Stop. Lunch money? I paid by credit card. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really cares.
Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway.
Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney.
Wait, shut the fuck up.
Isn't that gay?
Wait.
That is pretty gay.
Gee, thanks.
That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd be into.
What, being gay?
You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even.
Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth.
What do you mean? My sprite barely changes.
Oh, his face, though. He made a... Oh.
Perhaps.
Why
Look at my eye.
prosecute?
Look at my eyebrows change.
I
This is a good change, right?
Yes. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right?
I couldn't let myself deny reality like you.
What do you mean?
My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Rex, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook.
That would be Robert Hammond.
No, that'd be Richard Hammond.
Oh, sorry. I get him confused all the time.
On that day, 15 years ago. The three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder.
Lost your memory?
Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys.
But like, not me.
I started to hate all defense attorneys.
Oh. What's your relationship with Von Karma?
He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. Except, not as hot.
It doesn't sound that similar.
He is a perfectionist in all things, except being hot. I wouldn't know that though. In court, in his personal life, he went through 3 wives looking for the perfect one. You're obsessed with doing everything perfectly, why'd you skip?
I thought you were substituting.
He's like, don't worry, I read the line. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent. Ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty. Perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away.
Edgeworth?
That's why he wears a jockstrap 24/7.
Alright. If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow.
He's right! The jockstrap is the source of his power! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
No kidding. Okay, bye. This is criminal affairs dipped.
No, Phoenix Ray, I love him!
What? You hear something, Maya?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh. Well, whatever. Probably wasn't important. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet.
Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy. Oh, he said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow.
The boat rental caretaker.
You sure it's something about boat rental?
Good luck, Gumshoe. Boat rental.
Sorry for taking that one, Bree. One day left, Nick. Where's Larry gone?
I know. Where is Larry gone? Where's my money?
Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Where?
Can we go to Grossberg's? Okay,
Let's
we can.
fucking go. Why don't you? Oh, okay.
I don't know what. Talk to Maya.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I don't know.
We went to everywhere else, right? Okay, so whatever you say.
He's out. Again.
Where does he work anyway?
And now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Well, shit.
You haven't presented evidence to anyone.
What?
I hope you can't hear that.
Hear what?
Good.
Okay. Oh shit! Right, the fucking super indictive murder letter that we got.
Yeah.
Hey Edgeworth, I got a thing that you might want to see.
Edgeworth, see this letter? E.
You literally went all the way here, talked to me, went home, and then came back to show me the letter.
I got poo-poo brain.
I thought you were just saying, I went poo-poo.
To go to the bathroom. I wasn't going to the bathroom here. Have you seen the place?
I agree, the place is pretty shy.
Ah,
Get it?
I did. I got it. That's a good one.
I'm everyone's favorite character.
This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives.
I see.
Oh,
I see much better.
I see angrier. Hmm.
Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know.
Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something?
Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. And all of them are dead anyway.
Ugh.
So he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it.
It's letter voice. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life.
Silly Ginger, letters don't have voices.
Oh, shit.
Two men. Me and myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance.
Last chance. Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations and the DL6 incident.
Hey, by the way, I didn't know there was 3 T's in statute. I thought it was statue for a long time. I thought the word was statue of limitations. I did not know it was statute.
How did that work in your brain? Like, why do you think it was statue?
They think they have a
That's
big
just what I
statue that just
heard
tells you all
anytime
the
someone
rules.
said it. I thought they
You
were
know
saying
that-
statue.
You know that big statue with the woman blindfolded with the scales?
Yeah!
That's the statue of limitations.
That's kind of what I thought, though.
Dummy brain, dummy brain.
Yeah. Oh, should I tell them about the big dummy brain that I did earlier?
Yeah, go for it.
like 50 minutes before the fucking stream was to start, I was like, was there something I was supposed to do with Zoe and Bree today? I could have swore I told them I would do something, but I don't remember what it was or what game we were going to play. Oh shit! I fucking mush brain.
Wait. We're gonna play Ace Attorney tonight? That old man? What is it? Do you know who he is? No, I just like drama. Yogi. Could he be Yogi?
Didn't Phoenix already guess this?
Bear?
I've been waiting to make that joke for so long. I'm so mad that you took it from me.
I knew that everyone else was gooding for that.
Yeah.
The suspect in the DO6 incident. The one who was found innocent.
This parrot.
Sorry,
Me too.
I don't speak parrots. I'm not sure I can help you with that.
Squawk! I hate defense attorneys!
Hey, Sora.
Heyo.
How's it going?
Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. Oh, like me!
Fun.
We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong.
It's a good game.
Shut
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck up, right?
Oh,
This is my backstory. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! So I realized that is Yanni Yogi, and I technically did that voice.
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
Ah! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeware. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right.
yeah.
There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you.
You mean the nightmare?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
Crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
Your fucking nightmare.
I think the time has come to tell all.
You start singing the song.
For the last 15 years, I have not been singing.
Oh. I've been singing Nightmare by Avenged Sevenfold, which I know you definitely know all the lyrics to. It's okay, you can drop a bit.
I don't know the song. I don't know any of the lyrics. I had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing. In the dark. Yeah. Oh, I can't breathe! Bree's peeing.
I didn't see that message. I'm glad I didn't, because I would have cracked up while something was being said.
Do you want to do it?
Sure, quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
I want to get out! Help! Get us out!
Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen.
See, I'm helping because I also did a different voice that time.
Yeah, we're mixing it all up.
I can't breathe! You're using up my air!
What?
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you!
No! What are you?
Stop breathing my air! No. Father. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years.
Edward's rhyming.
Shut up. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me.
Wait, Edgeworth, you mean...
It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father.
This is bad.
What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do?
I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
There is, Nick. There is someone else who knows about DL6.
The guy we just tried to visit.
No, I know more about DL6.
What? Okay, see you later, Edgeworth. Mr. Ghostberg.
Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled.
I'm that well.
No kidding. I can't believe you're not.
My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened.
Where have you been the last 2 days? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He...
He should.
I see.
I thought you said he should.
So Edgeworth dreamt that he shot and shot his own father.
It's only a dream. Only a dream.
It was only a kiss.
It was only a kiss.
Well, how did it end up like this? I wonder.
Where I started, where I am now. What?
If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled?
Because it was only a kiss, and how did it end up like this? Well...
Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. so deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagine. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father.
Like his dorky little bow tie.
The pistol fired and the deed was done. Look at his fucking slacks, they're shorts.
Boy shorts.
No! Boy shorts are a type of underwear. Nick! I don't believe it.
Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. The statue just kept on getting closer and closer.
It's like Doctor Who.
I tell people anything. I just want to share my funny anecdote. What do you know about Edgeworth's father?
He's dead.
I knew that too. Thanks. Anything new?
He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true.
Phoenix tried.
He may have had one peer now that I think about it.
Did you like Phoenix try?
Yeah, stupid.
Your mentor, Mia Fey.
I liked it though.
My sister.
Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques.
Edgeworth. I think I made that joke before. That's no surprise.
Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has the perfect win record in court. His KD is off the chart. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods.
Spawn camping and drop shotting.
Strike.
Got a predator missile, look out!
He teabagged after every case.
Just in the lobby.
And that's probably a legitimate victory strategy.
He lost.
Oh.
And died in despair, as it were.
He lost his kill streak. I see. He wasn't gamer to the end.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey.
She probably could see very well.
Nick, this is my dead mum.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You having a time there, Ginja?
I started fidgeting with a hair tie. Don't worry, leave me alone. Who's
I am
who's
Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know it doesn't say the name at the top, but I think you might be able to get.
The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud.
Called her a phony.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see.
Fat phony. Drop the hair tie.
Everyone called her a fraud. Yeah, because she was.
Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost.
I don't know if that's how that works, Grossberg.
Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. So you're saying you... I thought that said fail-saved, and I was like, what? You're saying you falsified his testimony?
Are we all forgetting the fact that, like, in court they acknowledged the fact that Yogi killed him? But it was his insanity?
Oh yeah.
Like, I feel like this is a logical step that everyone skipped.
Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his own son?
It's only a possibility, mind you.
So Edgeworth's ghost was like, I got killed by this guy, and then the court was like, he got killed by this guy, but the guy had no oxygen in his brain, so it's okay. And then everyone's like, wow, you're saying he didn't get killed by that guy. It's like, but he super did.
No, I get the media saying that. I don't get Grogsberg saying, well, the ghost must have lied.
when it is on record that he got killed by Yanni Yogi, as he said.
Look, it's a perfect game. Shut up.
Okay.
But a possibility nonetheless.
what
Should
do
we
we
present
do?
the letter?
Sorry?
Shall we present the letter?
You got a letter?
The big letter.
The letter.
I thought...
The second time.
I thought you meant we got a
Oh,
new
Peter.
letter and we were gonna show it to Edgeworth or something.
We got a letter. We got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Me too.
Oh ho, is this the letter? It does seem that Yogi was following the letter.
You could say he was following it to the letter.
Yeah, that's what the letter means.
When he killed Hammond.
Oh, is that where it comes from? Shit.
I don't know. But why kill Richard Hammond? He's a national treasure. He did a total wipeout and Brainiac.
Is he a
Total
national
wipeout.
treasure?
Total wipeout and Brainiac are part of our culture.
They're fun shows, but they could have existed without Richard Hammond.
That is a bold-faced lie.
I mean, some of them continue to exist without Richard Hammond.
Oh, I forgot Richard Hammond died.
That's what we're
That's what
doing.
it's
So look at
talking
what does your
about.
line say? We should. Forgot the thing you just asked about.
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney. But he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Gotta get paid. Huh? His own sake?
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
Doesn't seem too bad to me.
But he got his client found innocent. So why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. He could never have a picnic again.
Alright. Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait,
What? Wait. What is it? What's going on?
this letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before.
It's
A long
my
time ago.
handwriting.
I wrote this shit. Uh-oh.
Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Oh, he's got an option.
It'd be really funny to just hear his reaction. I mean...
Yeah, like, you can tell at this point in the game they think some people might have not picked up on this, and so we need to give two options that it flat out can't be.
Yeah. You asked me that earlier, and I hovered over Von Karma and Yanni Yogi, but
And I'll be honest, when you
But
did
I
that, I started like saying, oh, let's just say some random shit, and that might throw him off. Like, remember, this is a trilogy.
but I was like, it's probably him. Oh, did I read that? I think he said, could it be Manfred Von Karma?
Von Karma. Why would he have something to do with this?
Oh, he did mean himself.
What? What'd you say?
Never mind. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. I mean, jokes don't land sometimes, you know.
I didn't hear
I
anything.
don't know. I thought you said something about like a technical issue, so I was concerned.
Yeah, you know, like, yeah, technical issue. I'm not funny.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just.
it's fine. So,
I was just gonna, yeah.
oh well, I'm not sure.
Pretty cringe, bro.
Yeah, a little bit.
Von Karma, Von Karma.
Sorry, I thought I heard something weird.
Oh, wait, you're right, my boy.
He's only
This
brought
is
it up.
Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it.
He brought it up.
I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means he can read. The one you told Mr. Yogi to kill was
Correct. Manfred von Karma himself.
I lost my mouse for a second. What does this mean then? I mean my stylus. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth?
Aren't you glad that we presented the letter?
Yeah.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
Oops. I mean,
He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. It'll pass the point until court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
oh no!
Oops! How could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? It's not like he raised him like a father for 15 years. Even Miss Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
Huh. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscared. Scarred?
He got
Scared.
spooked.
Whatever.
But,
My Edgeworth was like, boo! Or Gregory was like, boo!
What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted, and he won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood.
faulty evidence?
Yeah, like it doesn't work properly. You gotta take up, you gotta return it, you gotta give him reset.
Oh, like the Dinker clock.
It was the only penalty Von Karma's ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. You can't teabag to that.
Wow, you can't teabag to that.
I can't believe Gregory Edgeworth really hit Von Karma with the "you didn't win."
Hi, Cal.
Hey, Calcifer, how's it going?
Hello.
Is it weird that I think it's weird that I called you Calcifer?
Just
Opening
Bree.
window, 1 second.
It's not like there's 3 of us here or anything like that. Bree! Yeah, okay. In the words of Maya, wow. No, I get it, Cal. It's fine. It's funny.
You right? You good, Bree?
It must have been quite a shock for Cal.
Von Kalma.
He took a vacation for several months after that, you see.
Me whenever I get an L in Dragon Ball Fighters.
A vacation.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was his first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Really? He doesn't take vacations?
Look, that sucks.
Is that why he's so wrinkly? Because of stress? Like, go to the sea? Or to the mountains? Or, waterfall. Don't tell me he's ever been to Europe. Like, he's German.
You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Also, he is very German.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
Vacation's all I've ever wanted.
That's what it is. I was trying to think. I was like, there's a song. I've got like the rhythm in my head, but I can't think of the words.
We're on the same brainwave.
Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation?
Because if you're not playing, you don't get any losses, Nick. Have you never played competitive?
I did it every day.
I don't believe you. Anyway, what do we do now, Nick? Well, Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. Bet on it.
Bet on it.
Bet on it, bet on it.
Discord sing-along never goes well.
It never goes well.
What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to the DL6?
I won't let him.
We gag him.
Or I just objection?
Yes, Mr. Wright.
Oh no, I think he'd be fine with you putting something in his.
I hate
Yeah?
to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
They didn't think that was Yanni Yogi, did they?
Almost murder means it wasn't murder. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone.
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. He flat out said he's a
He's
murderer.
wrong.
His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Ghosts are just dumb.
That's literally my job, Nick.
Your job is dumb.
No, yeah, my job is being dumb.
Same.
Mr. Wright. If you say so, I should just suppose I should go check again. The police files might hold all something of interest.
I did misread that as the police flies.
The police files all over.
'Cause they're pigs.
That there
What
were
about-
flies?
When pigs fly.
Mr. Ghostberg, thank you. I figured it out.
I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim.
Ghostberg sus Francis. I understand. The police materials. Ultimate Gregory versus Manfred 3.
What was that?
Ultimate Gregory versus Manfred 3.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I just saw the talk option Gregory versus Manfred and that went into my brain.
There's hardly anyone here.
Perfect for stealing. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi Bear.
It's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. His boyfriend. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding his boyfriend for
Oh
real.
my god.
We were wondering if we could check out the records room again.
Right now, I can't just everyone around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway.
Huh? Boo? What the fuck?
You can go in there as long as he's there.
I don't like this.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived actually. What a cool guy.
Karma's in the records room.
Nick, let's hurry.
Nick, Nickelodeon.
That Karma is such a cool guy. Like, he lets me have extra pay when I do overtime.
Alright, cool, whatever, bud. We gotta go records room.
He'd never set up a murder. off topic, but you know.
What?
Nothing.
You scare me.
Dusty, as always.
That's what they call me. I mean, we were only here just yesterday. I'm sure
Huh?
they just haven't had time to clean. Hello? Zoe?
Oh, hello, I'm back.
Okay, that's good. What? Oh no. Oh, she wasn't back. She wasn't back, Brie. Oh, there she is.
Help. Help.
What's happening?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Huh?
Wrong, Nick. I don't know what's wrong.
That was weird. Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. On Karma. Quick, get stuff. Oh my god. Oh,
You better not be stealing Von Karma's stuff. He would never steal, but you would.
it's true,
Huh?
we would.
One of the drawers here is open.
Someone must have been looking at it recently.
The label says unsolved cases. Evidence.
Unsolved cases.
I love BuzzFeed. Nick, the file for DO6 is completely empty.
What? BuzzFeed won't like this.
What are you
Read.
doing in here?
Okay. That was me honestly asking who the fuck was voicing Von Karma. I didn't remember.
Yeah, I forgot for a second.
Front-facing Von Karma.
Oh god!
Von Karma.
From the front!
Hey, do you have your daughter's number?
You.
What?
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Daughter?
How do you know my name?
Huh?
What?
Have we met?
What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we?
Well, for like 2 days.
We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys.
Why does he look evil now?
I don't like that.
They're like
smile.
bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
Alright, you're talking a whole lot like a Final Fantasy villain right now. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor.
I mean, he's always talked like that.
That's true, but it's weirder from
When
the
he's
front. I
facing
don't know.
front.
Yeah, literally. Though.
What is a defense attorney but a miserable pile of facts?
Anyway, Mr. Edwards was your student, right?
A romanticist who could never shed that veneer of amateurism.
Don't get me started on romanticism right now.
Just like his father, always second rate.
Second-rate defense attorney with a third-rate case.
For a third-rate court record.
Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney.
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record?
Hmm.
So you did. What I don't get is, why did you take your son? Why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business.
Nick, have you never heard of rivals to lovers?
I'm gonna just click the next button.
Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you'll lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
You're right. So Von Karma is gonna bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. And we have no more dialogue options?
I mean,
Okay. Hey, check this shit out.
do I need to say it this time?
No, you don't need to say it this time. I remembered this time. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name?
It's been like a couple hours. It came up in court. You were there. This is awkward.
He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Instead, he put it in a safe that was specifically the date of DL6. So you admit it. You were rivals to lovers. You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney.
No, she's not a defense attorney. She's just a... whatever.
I am the defense attorney.
Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it back to me. How kind. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What?
Yes,
N-
fucking
Nick.
smart idea.
What is that thing?
A stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Still a smartass.
Indeed. Six... Oh, 600...
2K to count.
600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000!
Is that the correct? I don't know how to say numbers.
That
Okay.
is the correct number.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's 600,000. Guys, are you two literally too gay to count?
I just don't know how
No.
to say numbers in words.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant like, is that the voltage of a stun gun? Because that can't be right. And I was right. 30,000 is the maximum voltage that I could jump across stun gun
This
contacts.
is a
Space 1
premium
centimeter
stun
apart.
gun. This is a premium
No,
stun gun.
no, it literally wouldn't work that whatever. That would kill
Premium.
us. We would
Exactly.
be dead.
Exactly, premium stun gun.
600,000.
Good one. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually.
That's not true. They
Now
definitely die
give
from
me
it
the
usually.
letter.
No.
No!
Whoa. What are you... The screen was black, so I forgot he was talking.
Oh, I did it too early. Just like take that clip and do it then.
Yep. Maya. Whack! Jesus, 600,000 volts. That's not no. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course.
How is he conscious?
He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. She's asleep standing up. Maya.
It would have been funny if this is where my internet cut out.
Yeah.
The letter! Did he take it?
Huh? Yeah. Are you okay?
Nick, you literally had one job. I jumped in front of a stun gun so you would keep it. I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could. But one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all.
Yeah. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 incident evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Ooh.
I will use the legal system to prove that you are loved.
Legally declared loved.
I mean, that's essentially what he's doing with Edgeworth, isn't it?
Yeah, he does it with a lot of people. He did it with Larry as well. Woof.
Can't believe I did that electrocution early.
Could say you really jumped the stun gun there, huh? Oh. December
Yeah.
28th.
It's like Leap, but with a number moved down and a number moved up.
It's one day later than yesterday. This is it. Judgment Day. Terminator 3. Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. I don't think this is how it works.
Definitely isn't.
But, you know, it's fine. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Maya has been granted electric powers. She has become Cole McGrath.
I'm Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always.
I wanted to be Jamie Foxx.
Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
I'm Jamie Foxx now. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd just cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge?
Right, good idea. And that's kind of sexual harassment, but you know.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Hey, Bree finally got electrocuted.
Ah, pal!
I'll get you,
Hey,
Shocker!
finally!
You're the only one that hadn't.
What's gotten into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Jamie Foxx.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth?
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on my way in, I feel pretty good.
That's weird.
Never knew I was into that.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name,
He's straight now.
but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past?
Was that a shock therapy joke?
I'm sorry. I was hoping that would. I hope that we just move past it.
He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it.
The moral of the story is that's bad. I made a joke about it, but it's bad. December 28th, 10 a.m.
December 28th, 10 a.m. Honestly, I'm a little confused, but we're just, it's probably for the best.
Got shocked. We made a joke about Gumshoe turning straight because of the shock.
Oh, I get it now.
There
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
See, it's funny when we don't dwell on it.
Yeah, the defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well. Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the bottle rental shop has been arrested.
The whole shop?
Yeah. I was like, wait, I'm missing a word there. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Von Karma's sus as fuck. don't trust him. Not that I did before.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court,
Playing tennis.
I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he is currently... Why did you do this to me?
Stop yawning, I'm about to yawn.
You're the only one left, so...
I'm holding on. Stop yawning and
You're making it worse.
In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness? Why did you run away yesterday? Forgot.
The witness is not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
I got lost. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly C. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those emotive things, right? And I don't got one. So I tested yesterday's stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it.
Oh, this is
Fucking
just
riding
like
around.
Persona 1.
Okay. What do we actually still have? Okay, so we just replaced the letter with the bullet. Which is unfortunate, because the letter would have made this easy.
Yeah, maybe don't, like, go to the person that you think wrote the letter
Be
and was like,
"Hey,
hey,
did you-
look, I got your letter in this place where with no
Look.
one around.
You wrote this
Look.
big incriminating murder letter, right? Take a look.
Look,
I found it. You want
Phoenix
to
Wright
see it?
is Phoenix Wright is a himbo.
Fuck it is. Okay, let's just start pressing some stuff first.
I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
No!
I don't want to.
I don't want it. Just give me a thing.
In fact, they both do. On Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
Oh,
He was
sorry.
just... It's so hard for you when when your dialogue is skipped and you don't know where to continue talking. It's so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking.
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes.
Oh, I get it. It's like when he said that it would be over in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, I made a funny reference callback, didn't I? Food?
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see.
Fucking bougie bird.
She only eats those high quality bird pellets from France.
Oh wait, but actually though.
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack?
Oh, well. I kind of got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Just drive on Karma, no one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
Yeah, everything seems perfectly fine.
What?
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
was eating. I was eating popcorn.
Butter.
You've lost much of your memory. Is that correct?
Yep. Seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, hmm? You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is.
He's a bitch, though.
If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Oh, I remember. I'm a bitch.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright.
More people in my brain?
Very well, witness. Please continue.
I have a feeling I probably need to throw something on that. Just because that was the one where they highlighted the word proof when I pressed it.
How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, but you're
Ah!
RP!
Oh, it was a raid. Okay, I was really confused what went on. I was like, I get it. It's the Richard Hammond joke.
Thank you for
What
the
happened?
15% raid. What's up?
I thought you were going for 6 hours.
Agreed. You've been
Did you beat
asleep
the
for 6
monster?
hours.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, you're playing Monster Hunter, right?
Laptop died. Fair.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh. Well, we can defeat the true monster together right now. And that's injustice.
Laptop crash. But soon, no,
Sucks.
because PC.
Mm.
Also, I love that my chat is full of Tutters.
Look at
Tutter's
this.
a good baby child who I love.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 of them. There's 4 different Tutters. Well, there's 5 different Tutters, but I don't have access to the beta mode.
Fucking love Tutter.
So fucking good.
Oh god. Look at his shades. I love him.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that's why you took revenge on them, right?
please don't make me repeat myself, right? This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
Haha, you peed yourself.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's gonna be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies.
Really? We don't go on the internet and tell lies?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying... you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Ho ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Bitch. Don't play dumb on Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Gregory Edgeworth. No. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
Yogi? That name seems familiar.
I remember it from the cartoon.
He
Oh.
likes the picnic bastard.
He likes a picnic. Yanni Yogi, from the DL6 incident.
I thought the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. I don't see his deck. However- How do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. Now allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go.
It is off topic, but Milo from Monster Camp is really hot.
Hey,
Nick,
Maya.
Nick, who's your favorite Monster Camp character?
Damien, obviously, he's red, like Edward.
Okay, alright, now back to the case, you know. I just got it on my Switch down here. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
Which ending are you going for? That's okay. It's actually quite simple.
I'm sorry you're going for the Milo ending.
Fair enough. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
Why? Huh? What? What? No fingerprints?
I like how the way you react is always how Phoenix reacts.
Also-
See, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Oh, I saw that blue hedgehog running around all the time. I burned my fingers working with the stuff.
What?
Oh, he looks just like you.
Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No.
Does he not have ID with photo? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright?
Fingerprints don't grow back.
Yeah, fingerprints are unique like that. Also, Phoenix can't carry a Glock. He'd be too pussy to use it. Give Maya the Glock.
He's also in a courtroom?
Yeah, I want a Glock.
It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
I see it now. Phoenix right. Loser attorney.
There's no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one, despite the fact that we have his image, his blood, everything.
I mean, to be fair, like, would you have his blood?
You could get some. He's right there.
No, but would you have his blood on file?
Probably. He's been in a fucking giant court case before.
I'm not certain if, like, fingerprints definitely. I'm not certain about blood, and like ID, he's aged. Like, he doesn't look like what he looked like 15 years ago. Hey,
People still look like themselves.
he's got a
even
beard
when
now.
They grow.
He's got a beard. Have you
Why
seen
can't
what he
Phoenix
looks
or
like?
Maya be strapped? Maya is strapped, just not in the way you think. Anyway.
I'm out. I mean, actually, to be fair, of her and Fran, you're right. Hey, Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have raised his fingerprints.
I didn't even consider that you might be strapped.
What do I do?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you'd like to cross-examine the parrot for a little comic relief, huh?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine the parrot?
But what is it, Nick? No. No. No, you're not going to. No, you wouldn't. No,
Your Honor,
no, you wouldn't. No.
the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Oh God, he is.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On his proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Did you know that this happened, Ginger?
I had a feeling.
Proposal,
I
yeah.
I had an
Edgeworth
inkling.
and Phoenix are getting married.
Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
To 0. Embrima and Becky. I fell behind a little bit on those.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy. Like, this is a really elaborate way for us to get the pet parrot.
Yes, I am doing it. There is nothing you could ever say to make me say no. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Do you remember when, like, Bree voiced Miss R was like, don't worry, I'll take the next animal?
Yeah?
Because I knew about this.
Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least, I think so.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot. My god. This game is amazing.
Squawk! I hate it right!
For anyone who doesn't know, I had not played this game before. In case you haven't been here any of the times that's been said, this is blind. I don't know shit.
Yeah, like, he can't even read.
I actually can't.
It's quite impressive.
We're at a bit of an impasse now. That's quite a bird. You just tell us your name? Name! The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination.
Right. Phoenix, right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Squawk! This is just like Persona 5! Squawk!
Press! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Have we forgotten something? Remember, 2 days ago.
Or, you know, we could just, like, show it happening right now. Polly, Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6! Squawk!
Why did they flashback if we're just gonna see it right now?
If I can get Polly to say that here, that'll prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello! Hello! Squawk!
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Tisk tisk. Something the matter, Mr. Wright?
Wait. Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when he asked if we'd forgotten anything? This is ridiculous!
Just imagine Von Karma training the bird.
Hold it, parrot! Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Imagine fucking being in the witness stand. Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to a parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that our owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay, I think I know what the actual route is, and it's because of the thing we tripped into earlier.
Yeah.
Witness.
Hey, isn't it weird how this is the exact date that we're on right now?
Yeah. I had a massive brain moment earlier when we when we got the safe combination. Where I was like, "Oh, that's wild. That's the day. If you looked at that in American time, it's the date after today."
What a coincidence.
Wait a second.
Maybe I'll get her to say the number that's safe.
Huh? The safe?
All
Why?
right, now you are actually reading my mind. Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Polly, what was the number of the safe in the shack?
Thank you for the follow, everyday boy.
Hello, everybody boy.
1228! 1228!
My, what a reckless parrot. What? Well, Mr. Knight?
Yeah, because he gave away passwords, just like that.
Oh.
What is this?
I need to see.
Oh my god!
Trevor, this is amazing.
Oh, it was really zoomed in, so all of a sudden was the face of person. I was like, oh, that's funny. I love that. I was scrolling, oh!
You jump scared yourself.
I was not expecting the gun.
It super does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
There we go. It does have a date on it.
Big brain. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with this case?
Mr. Wright, there in this file is something related to the safe number. Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. Come on. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Oh no, what's coming?
Bah. This is not tangible proof. I send my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1.
Manfred von Karma.
That's what I was talking about. Why I know what's coming. He's number 1.
Bruh. Okay. I don't even know what to say to you right now, Manfred.
This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing.
Indeed.
Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I gonna find that?
Oh, sorry, you got distracted by something else.
It's okay.
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Wait, what do we do now?
Keep going.
We already pressed this.
There was one more option. Out of the 3, remember?
Really? We just go again?
Mhm.
Okay. I wouldn't have thought so. But sure.
Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name? Polly! Squawk!
Mr. Wright, we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does it have anything to do with their owner's identity?
Try
Let me
researching.
think about it for a second. I don't remember this. Court bailiff trapped at the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiance Polly Jenkins commits suicide. I
Yeah,
don't
'cause it
remember
doesn't-
reading that before.
Because it doesn't say it outside of that case file.
I could have swore I read through all of them. Oh no, I only looked at the first one and I was like, oh, we already saw this. That's wild. Okay.
That's why I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna tell you to research.
I'm mush brain today anyway, so I don't mind the help.
Yes, it does.
Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove the owner's identity. Then show us the proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. What we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is...
I
Also
wonder.
this. The DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have. It's like 2 pages. Which page is the proof on then?
It's 3 pages actually.
Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data.
It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly, Your Honor.
A parrot with the name Polly? Never.
He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah. A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
She does?
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance?
That's not me.
She's only 7 years old. It switches the
Wow,
view and I
Nick.
get confused.
Yeah. it's
Wow,
okay.
Nick.
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that is all.
It's 2 coincidences.
You can't have 2 coincidences. True, that is a possibility. However, 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
It's a coincidence. What are you saying?
More like a coincidence if you're Von Karma.
Ayo.
Summon the summon the caretaker at the boat shop. Immediately.
Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. The witness, he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay.
Ah!
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
He unslouched his shoulders. He defeated the walls. Just like Ninja told him.
Nick, he looks totally different.
This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in his very court.
Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? Tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it.
Alright, GG's, let's fucking wrap it up. Let's pack it in, boy. Let's go home.
They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Not guilty!
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Bree?
You good?
My Discord restarted, so I don't have the screen up.
Oh, here.
There we go. Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
As usually what happens when most people confess to crimes, they get arrested.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't happened to Edgeworth yet.
Oh, it's true. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? It's a smart thing to ask in this courtroom. Everyone's always trying to get a last word in. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Look at this.
not
I'm
guilty.
rich.
And Lolzer82 just subscribed. Thank you so much, Lolzer. How are you doing, buddy? And
Lolzer,
Proto,
hello,
how are you
Proto.
doing? That is all. The court is adjourned. We did... Ah, fuck. Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Why are you pointing at me?
Side-facing sprite.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick? Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Yeah, what do I do?
Stop him, obviously? Right?
I
I hate when you do this.
Wow.
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday too?
Shit, he's super right. No, because it was 2 weeks ago.
I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement.
I can take damage for that.
We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. You have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Okay, no, I didn't. We're doing pretty alright, Lulzer. It's cool. You don't gotta.
That's okay,
don't worry
Loser. I
about
hope
it. Hope you're doing good, buddy.
your thoughts are good.
15 years. I've had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. Art. Oh,
Alright.
meme.
Same energy.
Literally, the only difference is he raised his shoulders. And
Yeah.
yet it did so much. Okay, but now I know it wasn't a dream.
Look at this.
Yanni Yogi
rich.
wasn't the killer.
Lulzer, thank you for gifting us something Serpent BK. You don't have to do that, buddy.
You're a star.
I appreciate it
Loser.
very much. Thanks for following, Zero. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all good. You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shots, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Why are you pointing at me again?
Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. Crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Thanks for the sum up, Mr. Judge.
Am I getting
Bah.
paid? Am I getting paid for this case too?
It's obvious. We hold a trial right here. Right now.
Right here, right now.
Right?
We
here.
try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned.
Dun-dun-dun.
Oh, wild, right?
It is wild. This is a fucking roller coaster video game.
I'm sorry, right? I've just wasted all your efforts.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. Unless you're Yanni Yogi.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready.
Your case? For what?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
Sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right. Well, that was gay as fuck.
It was! Loving it. Then I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today.
But the statute is fine. The statute is one we need to worry about.
Though it's unconventional for me, I would like to pick up the statue and run it by the book.
That Thinker statue better not come back in a later game where I'm never gonna hear the fucking end of it.
This
Yeah,
Thinker
it's a
is the statue of limitation.
It's been 15 years. The statue can't come back.
Jackpot.
Bowser! Thank you for the $5. What did you say? Where's my thing? There it is. Thank you all for being yourselves. I have no idea where BR should help people. Oh, Bowser. It's very nice of you. You don't have to donate. You don't have to do that. You just it would mean just as much. It would mean just as much if you said it without the money. But I do also very much appreciate
We love you, buddy.
your
Love you, Loza.
Hey, do you know what? That donation is one whole ninja book.
You shut the fuck up.
That's how much it costs for the ninja book.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's
Wait, the
cheap.
ninja book only cost 5?
Uh-huh.
Wild. There you go, kids. If you need a cheap lunch, pick up Ninja's book.
Yeah, like if your lunch money has been stolen, like a certain someone in this court case, then you can always order the ninja book.
You don't need $38 to buy Ninja's book and eat it on stream, but who would ever do that? I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. Come on, Karma. You knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well.
I mean, he even knew you were gonna talk to the parrot.
Yeah, he retrained the fucking parrot.
Parrot.
Parate.
Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? I don't know, Billy.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
I don't know, Billy.
Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney.
I like a prosecutor.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
You said Gregory. It is correct.
I don't think I did. Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That'll be the key. But only if I can get it to work. Gregory Edgeworth.
Please, please. I'm praying because I know that you can't do this, Nick.
Oh, gee, thanks for the vote of confidence.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Hmm. And until now, you thought this memory was a dream?
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Bah. The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor.
It's just like Persona 5.
Edgeworth's not even happy about Persona 5.
Yeah, he's depressed now. He killed his dad.
Okay, before I go through these, I'm gonna take a quick look at everything. You're not important. You're definitely... okay.
I finished drawing Snorlax.
Congratulations. You sure didn't laze about on that drawing.
I mean, I did. You're a liar.
No, I'm not.
Yeah-huh.
No.
Yeah-huh.
No.
Be right back.
Okay. Let's hope Von Karma doesn't say anything.
It's okay, I got a lot of reading to do.
Yeah.
Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. Was found in the scene. Inserted trapped in elevator. Turning from lost child, some miles. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Court bailiff trapped with the Edgeworths. Memory loss, reduction, information, after defense, fails psychological suicide.
Would it help if I told you that I remembered what the contradiction is?
Don't tell me what it is. Alright. Still bears clear ballistic markings. Why is the glass broken? Didn't mention anything about that, right? What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case? That's crazy, Mr. Von Karma. I wonder what your thoughts would have been at such an occasion, wherein you would be able to tell us them due to your presence.
Oh, it took me so long to realize the bit. Took me so long to realize the bit you were doing.
Yeah,
I thought you would just be like, "Wow, wild coincidence that you were there,
No,
Mr. Von Karma."
I'm stalling.
Yeah, like, wouldn't it be weird if we just like started talking and, yeah, you know?
Yeah, like, how's that Monster Prom playthrough going, Maya?
And what do you mean Monster Prom playthrough? I'm not playing Monster Prom right now.
No, you said you were earlier. You asked me what my favorite monster was.
Yeah, because I saw a tweet about Monster Camp.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Thank God.
I want to get a drink.
That's okay. We weren't waiting for long. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence.
Also, it's really weird seeing like people talking about Monster Prom and referring to Zoe, but without the Y. And it's like, oh, that's weird.
Is it not spelled with a Y in the game?
No, and I added the Y.
No. I like the Y. It really rounds out the like shape of the name. You got this capital Z go up, the lowercase y go down. It looks good to my brain.
Whoa.
That's why I have a J in my name. Because I like
Wait,
how
what?
the capital G goes up and the J goes down, and I like how it looks.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Every time I try and go to your Discord, I always hover over Breeze one.
The one that has my face on it?
Yeah, I get
That would,
confused.
I see why that would confuse you, yes. That the Discord with my face on it is not my Discord.
Yes.
I seem to have an odd habit of my face popping up on things that are Breeze.
Myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi.
Alzer, you don't have to apologize for that at all. In fact, you never should.
Yeah,
Appreciate
never.
it very much. It's Lego Lex. It's me. You mean this Lego Lex Luthor? Harper.
Wait, recreate the Discord photo.
Hold on. My full cam. Mic is in the way. I'm not changing the focus because then I have to change it back. Not worth the bit. Let's get back on track.
We were fine at first.
Sorry, I keep making the light.
It's fine. But then as time passed and no one came to help,
Sorry, that confused me because we'd already heard the line, but it was a follow-on from the last thing he said.
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then,
What was it?
a pistol. I assume it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I find it a little bit to believe they're getting dropped around on that much the safety off.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream.
Scream.
I'm about to shut for a minute.
To this day?
So I keep trying to do stuff off of stream. And yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live.
There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. Better find out and quick. I think I know what it means.
I got a feeling.
That tonight's gonna be a good night.
Same brain, same brain.
Murder weapon was fired twice, Miles Edgeworth. What you talking about?
Yeah, you did it. That's what I remembered.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see. But that doesn't make sense. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
Von Karma.
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony of these 3 pages?
The victim
Tell us the
data.
page, Phoenix!
Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Is there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What? I see. You do have a point. Mr. Wright? The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? I think I do, but I'm gonna triple check everything first. It's probably not you. You were a different bullet. I think you were a different bullet. Was this the one that was fired into the water? Where did
Yeah,
we get this?
this was made by Gumshoe, so this was from the previous bit.
Yeah. And it's also this early on, it more than likely is.
Yeah.
Murder weapon changed to caliber fired 3 times.
I
Now,
know
this
what it is.
Bullet was taken from Gregory Edgeworth's heart.
So that's
if
one
it
bullet
was-
accounted for.
If it was inside his heart, why is that glass broken? That's what I want to know. Didn't go through. One bullet didn't go through. Your Honor, I think I'll be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident? Now, I don't know which one to... No, I think it's the photo that I present, not the other bullet. Don't worry. Look at this photograph!
It always makes Edgeworth cry.
Oh. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Well, there's just a contradiction in the photo. There you go. That didn't work for a second. There we go.
Wow, your stylus is weird how it has a drag.
Yeah, right? I got stylus drift. That should be obvious. The contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Your Honor. Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course.
Yanni Yogi. Brianna.
And I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary. It's on page 1.
Look what's written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired twice, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
He does have a point.
And that second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly.
Does Gregory Edgeworth have a horror show?
The murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
Hey, it looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. The shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I'd like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's confessing.
Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now. Right here.
Indeed.
Right now.
Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? It's fucking yeeting it hasn't done me wrong so far. Your Honor, I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, hmm?
Ugh,
Nick.
I don't know. This case is perfect. And Termina has a tweet.
Termin has a tweet.
Karma reads a very small file. That's amazing. Thank you,
So
Termina.
good.
He's so confused. Oh no.
Ah. It must exist.
Wait, was that me saying that? I
That-
don't think it
that was me, yeah.
was.
So that's you,
More
Bree.
like Bria.
The second, the second bullet.
What? What did you just say?
But nothing.
The second bullet must exist? But where?
Someone took it.
Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It exists.
What? We've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor.
I just got DM'd by Lolza saying that he can't wait for you to see the ending of this case.
Oh, okay. I'm
He's talking about a specific thing, but yeah.
I'm really grasping here. It's just... someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet. Why would he?
Huh?
First of all, how would he have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Is there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? We had to find it so that he wouldn't get caught.
Of course there was a need. That's why he took it.
Bah, what possible reason could he have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with him is... it would be proof. Maybe he thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet, so we took it with him.
If that was the case, then he would have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would he only take one of the shots fired?
Oh, right.
It's a good point.
Right? Have you really thought this through? We'd have to penalize you.
Ah, shit.
This isn't going so well. There's some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? I guess not.
Why would the murderer spend the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it.
Had to take it. Murder? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene.
But the murderer had to take that bullet.
Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Well, for instance... For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? It makes sense. Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head. But what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight.
Oh no.
So at the time of the murderer himself was shot? And he left with the second bullet still inside? Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges, and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow!
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma.
Get
He
it,
took a
he shocked us.
vacation for several months after that, you see.
I did shut
He
this.
went zap.
Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was his first and last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? But took it.
But took it because he was injured.
I mean, it's not like this is my idea or anything, Nick. It's fine, you can just take a look at it.
So we can't
Which
put it
would
together.
mean...
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! See, I got it there first.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
That's what I just said, don't
I
credit
got there
credit!
too, I got there but differently.
It was Von Karma!
Oh man.
Oh man, she got there first.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, we have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Check him out and say it now.
Oh.
This is different from the other ones.
Yeah, it
Because
is.
the other ones are, do I say it or not? Not, do I say it now?
And like, this is a sort of thing where you can't just cycle back.
Uh-huh. We have everything we need?
Check
I
your
don't
court
know.
record. What do you think would help you here?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take a gamble and save it. I think.
Okay.
Oh, I hate your tone of voice. But you would have said it that way regardless of what I responded with.
Yeah, what
You do what your gut says.
Even if your gut's wrong.
Oh my god, Zoe. Fuck it, I'm saving the state. Oh, my
You've run out of
DS.
save states.
Shh, don't tell them. I'm gonna save it. Wait, I don't have enough proof yet. This is my trump card. I'd better save it for the right time. Mr. Wright, something the matter? I'm fine, Your Honor.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shall we carry on with the trial then? That said, we have no farther to go. All that's left is the finish. In other words, the verdict.
What? Not yet.
Think, Mr. Wright. You have said that someone from the outside was the murderer. Yet you cannot suggest anyone as a possible suspect. Which means your conjecture is worthless. And will be rejected, of course.
Nick! Now's no time to be holding on to that trump card. Like, you outright chose the wrong option earlier. The trial's almost over.
Alright, I may not know what I'm doing, but here goes. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Lols is freaking out in DMs.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. For what?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
I was like low-key hoping they'd go in a circle and I'll say Von Karma, finishing out Von Karma, who would also say Von Karma.
You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor, sitting right there.
Bah.
You don't object?
I see no need to honor. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Playing Minecraft 09, thank you for the follow. You're playing a fun game.
In 2009?
You're time traveling.
Oh, they're 11.
Yeah.
Nick! Let's find out who this doctor is! It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane!
No. You couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
I think I can, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
Don't say what it is yet.
Alright, Von Karma. I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What a thing to say in court.
No, I'm gonna use evidence.
Wow, you got a really unhealthy relationship with evidence, Von Karma.
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is...
We got a metal detector, and I've been wondering what the fuck we're supposed to do with it for a hot minute.
I'll
But
have
if
you
he's
have.
got a bullet in him, there is a way we can tell.
Uh-huh.
Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then, I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
I mean, I'm just saying we did use the metal detector earlier when finding Gordy.
Right, but that was in it. But we still have it. And we don't have the other tools that we got from that whole event. That's why it stood out to me. You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? For all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge
You
that the
can-
bullet is still
yeah.
inside you. It's okay, you go. Don't worry about it.
I keep on getting confused.
Yeah, that happens. Order! That was so quick we didn't even get to do the rebels. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
Statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Bullet shot. Get it?
Huh?
Yeah, bitch. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma?
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
Literally your job.
Oh, it is you who must prove something here, Mr. Wright. Not I.
Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? You prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course you can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
It's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. You see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would have dug your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Like, the one thing that we got that's important but haven't presented yet that would have the same ballistic markings as the one in your shoulder, obviously.
The fingerprints of a gun.
That's... a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
ballistic markings.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial, 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. I said that in a flashback.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth.
Uh,
Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. And we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? It's a long scream.
Oh, I can't do all of that.
Very quiet scream.
Man said warg.
That scream. That quiet scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I know.
Help! Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! Oh! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
Get away! Get away from my father!
Ugh!
Late reaction to a bullet. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
You're not pointing at me this time.
Mr. Von Karma.
Edgeworth! Edgeworth! Only you would dare defy me!
So, it was you.
You and your father! Oh my god, it's Kid just posed from the ninja stream.
Oh my god!
You and your father are my curse.
I did that yesterday!
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death! Death!
He's losing to the walls, Harpy. Years earlier. He got broke down by the walls of Jericho.
Mr. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've cared for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth?
That'll be
It-
you, I think.
It was a shock like none I've ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and fell my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain. A horrible, burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
He tricked a fucking ghost. Ghost trick.
Oh, shit!
The Joker's trick.
He would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door. Judge,
What?
Do play a hobby, it's really good.
what are you doing? Same, RP. Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well.
Everyone, play it. It's a good game.
It
If
appears
you like Ace Sunny, you'll like Ghost Trick.
it is a very good game. I haven't played it myself, but I watched a stream of it aeons ago, and it's cool. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sorry, Cal.
You were innocent. You are innocent. I do not. How dare I? I just wanted to know. I just saw the stream and I watched it. I liked the streamer. Leave me alone.
Blech.
As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Let's go. That's two, double not guilty. 2 in 1 stream. Fucking record broken.
Objection!
Just one motherfucker.
Maybe we'll
Objection.
fucking get to Ghost Trick after the Ace Attorney series.
That is all. Court is adjourned.
And then we have a stream where we pretend we're doing Danganronpa, but we just play Minecraft instead.
I don't even want to pretend to play Danganronpa.
Nick, we did it!
We did do it.
Did you see his face? One comment looked even paler than usual.
Such a gamer.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Especially when you started insulting my jokes.
I'm sorry.
But now, it's all just a good memory, except for those bits.
So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right?
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you.
You're supposed to
I
tell him to
see.
say I love you.
Thank you, right?
You're welcome.
I think you could have done a bit better than that. I just give you a suggestion. You could have riffed off of it. You could have done like, I don't know, love, but whatever. Oh, sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
Dear. He was calling Edgeworth.
Whoop!
Whoop whoop.
Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I'll owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me.
You can't afford that, Gumshoe.
Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month.
He can't.
But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you or I love you. I see. Whoop! I feel foolish. I was very proud of how I did that whoop.
That was a good whoop.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded.
That's
Hey, y'all.
Brie.
Who were you again?
Lotta!
Oh, right.
Her name's right there!
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Aren't you the woman who said I was guilty? Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
Noted corrupted prosecutor.
That's true.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Look big on. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? I went back to college.
It's been 2 days.
I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really quick. Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park?
Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick.
His fiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind.
Larry. Oh, Edgy, there you are.
I love that meme, Tamina. Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. No way.
Celebration? That's unusual for you. I love seeing your face of realization there.
Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My
Sorry.
treat, pal.
So I'm right then, so.
I don't know.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah. It's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
What a piece of shit! Huh. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little. It's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick? Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? What a coincidence!
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that, and it's lunch money for the month, Cal. But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored. He came to school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this. We used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth.
Hmm?
You should have told me.
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Get over it. The statute of limitations ran out. Oh, don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can't keep getting away with this, so.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, I'd call you a goody two-shoes to the extreme.
Yeah. And you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence for both of you. Man, if only I'd known I'd become a prosecutor.
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Edgeworth.
Want to switch, right?
Hey y'all, line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time! Let's go!
And after that, dinner on me.
Detective Gumshoe took us out in the town that night. Celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Although Edgeworth was still in detention.
They went out without him? Fuck.
How to become a prosecutor.
How do prosecute?
Oh. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep.
Oh, he is sleeping there.
Hmm? What's this? A letter? We just got a letter.
We just got a letter.
Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
What? No. Goodbye? What time is it?
The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station!
Yeah, did you think Turnabout Goodbyes was about Edgeworth? No, it's
I
about
don't know, I
Maya.
hadn't really thought about the name.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
Nick, we're in a public place, what?
Never could have fuck. I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yeah. Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything.
Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped. And Mr. Grossberg. And even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
You were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in the daze,
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
Evidence?
It's okay. This is the only time I'm ever going to ask you. It's the bullet, right?
I mean, fully understand because like, do ask on these ones because these
'Cause
ones
you've told
you
me
can
that-
get you can get wrong,
Yeah.
and you don't get to redo.
You told me that, and I really don't want to get this wrong. It's the bullet, right?
From what I remember, it is the bullet. Yeah.
Because she got
Mhm.
it from Von Karma. That's what makes the most sense. But
Yeah.
just triple checking.
What about whenever you do this one, you'll tell us what you think, and we'll just say yes or no.
Okay. So like I
Okay.
did there, where I said it's the bullet, right?
Yeah, exactly, like that. And a bullet.
Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma.
Don't say that. That doesn't mean what you meant it to mean.
And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I do. So, bye.
Bye.
There she goes.
Bye. Thanks, Nick.
So my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Turnabout goodbye. Sing turnabout goodbye. Now a new story begins. Same old crazy cast of characters.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this.
We have to act fast. There's no
Yep.
point.
Okay, that's all it was.
I don't think it is all it is. I think it
Oh,
pops
you
in.
think it's gonna be more? Okay,
Yeah.
fine, I'll lean forward again. Oh, you're right. Free.
Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
And then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
What a goof. What a dork. I love him.
Do you love more, Edgeworth or Phoenix?
Oh, that's not fair. I play one of
Who
them.
would you? Who would
I
you
like
kiss?
Edgeworth
Huh?
more.
Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Oh,
I'll
me?
say kiss Nick.
I've been working at a cheese shop. Yeah, Missy's a nice lady. But she's not exactly what you call a cheap date, huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah.
Some things never change.
Yeah.
We'll talk about thoughts of the game after this.
Right,
guess.
I really want to, though. But this is...
Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. He's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but it's odd time everything he knows.
Fuck off.
I'm sure he's grateful.
What an asshole.
Alright, I shouldn't try and sing along. Timing will be off. Breathe.
That's right. The defense attorney whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. You should be in the area, please stop by.
We all have to put our brain power in and remember who we're playing.
It's pretty easy
so
for me.
I don't remember who I played out of the samurai characters.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him as of yet. Days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. You see, I just have a thing for lemons.
Sure does.
He loves fanfic.
Shout out to Masakazu Sugimori.
Oh, absolutely shout out.
Shout out to all the other names that came up too. But
Phoenix Wright, he's an actor. Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that on DVD of the box sets, you know what the DVD are and DVDs? No one has a DVD tray anymore.
I do.
Called out.
I have two. One of them is in my wardrobe, not plugged in anywhere because it doesn't have anywhere to go.
I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Aww. Shout out to
Powers.
Hiroshi Nakaya and Ayumi Terada.
Why does Ayumi Terada sound familiar?
Don't know.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Pals.
Okay, I lied. It's not gonna be hard to remember who's who because it's all Brie. I think the only non-guilty character I have is the parrot.
Was this me too?
Yeah.
Right, who's that? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. And I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for my boy of my tender age.
He was horny for the Pink Princess.
I mean, he very clearly was not.
What does Will Powers play in the show?
Pink Princess.
Yeah, I remember
Oh.
right. The lawyer guy. Huh? Me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
I want to see the picture. They better show the picture at the end.
But yeah, and Will
Shinji
plays Pink
Mikami?
Princess because it's like Power Ranger where the whole suit is coloring, so he can play Pink Princess.
Hey!
And there's the ghost.
Yeah. I didn't know Shinji Mikami produced this. That's wild. If you don't know, Shinji Mikami directed Resident Evil 1 and 4.
Well, Capcom.
Oh, I fucking knew it. I was fucking thinking, I was like, we talked about there being an extra one from the fucking DS game version, but this is very conclusive. We're not done yet.
So, but I feel like we can talk about it as if it's the end of the game because, like,
Because
originally
that's-
this was,
Yeah, that's start to finish. That's where it goes, right?
and like the next piece doesn't really fit the narrative
It's
of
just
the
there
other
for
game.
fun.
Yeah, like I mean, it adds a bit on, and it kind of bridges the gap between this and the next game a tiny bit, but yeah. So,
Save the game.
Ginger, what did you think?
I loved that. I love
Oh,
there.
go back one so we can see the art.
Oh, there's
we
wait,
go.
there's unique art for each one.
Mhm.
You never told me
Seems to
that.
finish it.
As soon as you
True
finish it.
Katie.
Oh, it's me, Larry Butts. I didn't have this voice during this case. I don't think I did anyway. I don't remember.
I don't remember any of the fucking voices. It's fine.
Oh, the Bell Boy and Maya got Mike Wazowski. It's unfortunate.
Well, the official art exists somewhere, so
Oh yeah, but in the game,
yeah,
that's a fun one. It looks like a movie poster.
yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
Yo.
yo! Play us
Yo,
out, Essex
big
Angelo.
He's here. Aubrey, why'd you do that? He deserves to be here.
Von Karma says, "Give me your phone."
He says, "Give me your wig."
Give me your father's
Edwin
life.
says, "Like, I do not want to give my wig."
I wish to wear it. Yeah,
yeah.
there is a lot of heart in this game.
Mhm.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Thank you for talking me into doing this.
Because I knew that it was like the sort of game that you really enjoy,
Yeah.
especially with the amount of gay stuff in it.
There was a lot of fun, a lot of that. That was very fun to have.
Yeah. What do you think of that specific case?
That specific case, that was
Yes.
really cool. It was
Mm.
very roller coaster, but I felt like it was good. It was fun, right? Like I never felt like super confused outside of my own brain, like forgetting that we had the letter, but that's not the game's fault. And then like for some of the particularly wacky stuff, I think they did a really good job of like inferring it without telling you.
Mhm.
Maybe with exception to them pretty heavily telling you who Yanni Yoki is.
Yeah.
At one point where Phoenix is just like, I think he might be closer than we think. And it's like, oh, it's the only guy we know who doesn't have a name attached to him right now.
Yeah.
But other than that,
What? Mhm.
I think it carried itself very well.
Which is your favorite of the 4 you've played?
Of the 4 cases?
Mhm.
That one, for sure.
Yeah, I thought that'd be the case because, like, I mean, that definitely got the most reactions. I think the second case also got a lot of reactions
Yep.
from you.
That's what I was gonna say. This one or the second one. And I think
Yeah,
I
like-
think it's this one, then 2, and then I don't know where I'd put the others.
Same for me, except 2 is my favorite. But like those 2 are equal in level, I think.
Yeah, we just finished Turnabout Goodbyes, so we're
Are
just
you-
finishing up Ahmed.
Are you looking for someone to raid?
Are you looking for someone to raid? Because I was gonna raid you. If you were still up.
Vashbel and Nike
And
Uh,
so Stein.
Einstein.
And Forest.
Hang on, I have so many tabs.
Wait, hear me out. Hear me out. You raid here, and then Ginger does a massive raid. So it's all the big numbers.
We do the double
Or-
raid, or we just okay. What if we literally
Or the other way
agree on a
around.
channel? We just double raid someone, agree on a channel.
Yeah.
If you can still hear me, Ahmed.
Oh, but Brie, I want to. How was it the second time round for you?
I still liked it.
Mhm.
I don't know what to say. It was really good both times.
Okay, because like we had talked about this before, and you told me that you liked it, but it didn't really grab you the first time.
I mean, I liked it more now, but I can't tell if it's because I already now like the characters or because also this is really fun. Probably a bit of both.
Yeah. Mhm.
Where is? I'm gonna raid Stein.
Ginger, do you have the special video that you're going to do now?
Oh, cause she's gone. That's right.
Wait, who's
Uh-huh.
gone?
Bye bye bye.
Oh no!
Oh
I
wait,
meant,
no! I
I meant
forgot
the other
about
one.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
shit! Hang on a
Do it
second.
now.
Hang on a
Do it now.
second. How do I do this in a way that doesn't make it happen as soon as I do it on the stream?
What are you doing?
I'll do it in. You know what? We're doing this stupid. Give me a second. I'm
Okay.
just gonna fucking play it with a video player. Hang on, let me turn this back on. Oh shit! I actually forget what it is. I just know that I have it. Where did I put that? In here. Yes. Here we go. Add. Hang on, let me open it first. And even full screen it first. There's a special treat for everyone. Add. Display capture.
You really need to change Bree's
No, not that
quote.
one.
Mm, mm,
Oh
mm,
yeah,
no, pull it.
shit.
mm,
Fuck.
mm.
Sorry. Yeah. Where's window capture? There's window capture. Yes, it went straight onto the one I wanted. Thank you, but you don't see it. Why don't you see it? Why doesn't everyone see it? Is it because it's full screened?
Oh, sorry, are we doing that thing
It's not
tomorrow?
because it's full screened.
We are doing that thing tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm fucking up the bit. I'm gonna do a monitor capture. I'm sorry, Zoe. I forgot about it.
Okay. It's fine.
There he is. Okay, I'm gonna mute us and let this play us out, and then I'll start the raid. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's been wonderful. Thank you to Zoe
Bye.
for bringing all the amazing talent that they do to the stream. I love them very much, and you should check them out. See you
Oh.
next time.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
It auto-played a different thing for my videos. I'm gonna have to play the regular ending just so that this doesn't, like, fuck up. See you next time.